Hi everyone, this is Miss Granger. In this video, we will go over the introduction lesson to Unit 0, all about the modern classroom. We will first talk about the statement of inquiry, what is involved in the statement of inquiry, what it means, and what you'll be studying in this unit. Let's get started. So first of all, the statement of inquiry is this central idea of a unit of study. In this unit, our statement of inquiry is the following: that self-paced classroom structures give students ownership over their own learning. Now, first I'm going to have you pause and just think to yourself, what might this statement actually mean? Thinking about the phrases self-paced, classroom structures, ownership, and own learning. So move down to this box here and check out our question. What do you think this statement means? This is just your initial impression. We're not looking for an exact right answer. What does this mean to you? You're going to rewrite that statement in your own words in this box. Go ahead and pause the video and write that now. So part of the modern classroom is self-paced learning. So let's talk about what that even means. Let's move down to this keywords and practice section. So what you're going to do here is be filling in the blanks as you hear me say the words out loud. You can pause the video as I'm doing this, or you can listen to a chunk of the video and then fill in the blanks afterwards. You'll see what works for you. So let's go ahead and start. So when we're talking about self-paced, we're talking about at one's own pace of learning, not too fast and not too slow. So what your job now to do is to fill in these blanks here with what I just said. Our other definition that we'll look at is ownership. And when we're talking about ownership, we're talking about responsibility. So fill that word in that blank. You're going to move kind of down the chart here. It says draw a picture that represents the word. So in this case, I'm going to draw a picture of what I think of when I think of self-paced. So go ahead and pause the video and draw your little picture, little diagram, something that means to you self-paced. You're going to do the same thing here with ownership. If you were going to draw a picture of ownership, what might that look like? Draw that in this space here. Finally, let's do a little practice with each of these words. You're going to see a sentence starter, and you are going to fill in the sentence with your own idea. So if I self-pace myself during learning, one benefit might be that, and you'll fill that in here. So what might a benefit of self-pacing or learning at one's own pace be? Fill in that blank here. Then move over to ownership. Our practice sentence says, I have ownership over. And thinking about that definition up here, how can you fill in this sentence to make sense? Pause the video and do that now. Okay, let's talk about the IB Learner Profile focus. There are 10 IB Learner profiles, but in this unit, we're really going to focus on being reflective. Here's what that means. Be ready to fill in the blanks as I read. We give thoughtful consideration to our own learning and experience. We are able to assess and understand our strengths and limitations in order to support our development. Make sure you've got these two blanks filled in. Now I'm going to go over some inquiry questions or some kind of concentrated questions for our unit. You're going to think about these questions as we go through the unit. You do not need to answer them here and now. So think about, how can self-paced learning give me successful habits in school? Why do we do self-paced learning in this class? And is self-paced learning easier or more difficult than traditional learning, where the teacher is kind of standing and talking and you're taking notes? So be thinking about these three questions as we go through. Finally, here is our learning objective that will take us through the unit. Students will discuss concepts, issues, models, visual representations, and theories by explaining their understanding in writing, through art, or verbally. That's it for this lesson. Great job. If you need any additional assistance, be sure to check in with your teacher.